girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Sleeping Beauty, Aurora and the Helpful Dragon. I'll race you to Lookout Point, Princess Aurora called to Prince Philip as they galloped through the forest one sunny fall morning. She sped away on her horse Moonlight, with Prince William close behind. Just as Aurora and Philip rounded the bend, they heard a funny noise. A small dragon popped from behind a tree and scampered towards Aurora. "Oh, he's so cute," Aurora exclaimed as she dismounted. "Grrr," the little dragon murmured, clambering into Aurora's lap. But Philip wanted to protect his wife. Dragons can be dangerous. The little dragon shook his head no. "I think he's saying he's not dangerous," Aurora laughed. "Please, let's take him home. I'm going to name him Crackle." "He does seem like a harmless little fellow," Philip agreed. But Moonlight was still afraid. She tossed her mane and pawed the ground. Crackle's tail drooped sadly. Then he grinned his funny little grin. Suddenly he licked Moonlight's nose with his long, warm tongue. Moonlight blinked with surprise and nuzzled Crackle under the chin. The little dragon giggled. Moonlight liked Crackle, Aurora laughed. When Philip and Aurora rode into the courtyard, the three fairies were hanging banners from King Stephen and the Queen, who were coming for a ball that night. "Come, my dear, let's practice dancing," Philip said to his princess, but Flora gasped when she saw Crackle. "Dragons can be dangerous. Remember the last one?" Fauna added. "Oh, I think he's sweet," Merryweather spoke up. "Grrr," Crackle babbled. "He thinks you're sweet too," Aurora told Merryweather as Prince Philip swept his princess across the courtyard. Just then, Crackle noticed a kitten in Fauna's work basket. Crackle listened to the cute kitten purring. Crackle scrunched up his mouth and closed his eyes. Purr, purr. Crackle tried to purr. Clouds of smoke puffed from his mouth and nose. Achoo! 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 The fairies sneezed so hard that they fluttered backwards. "Please, Achoo, stop trying to purr," Fauna exclaimed. Crackle looked sad for a moment. Then he saw the kitten playing with a ball and yarn from the work basket. His eyes lit up. He snatched a ball of yarn with his mouth. Whoosh! It caught fire. Merryweather put the fire out with her wand. "Oh, Crackle," Aurora said gently, "you're not a kitten. You're a dragon." Crackle's lower lip trembled. Just then, Crackle saw Philip leading the horses into the stables. A dog followed Philip, barking and wagging its tail. Crackle wagged his tail and ran to the stables too. Woof, woof. He tried to bark. Flames shot from his mouth and caught some straw on fire. Philip poured water on the burning straw. "You're not a dog," he said kindly, shooing Crackle away. When Aurora saw Crackle, creep from the stable, she carried him into the castle and cuddled him on a window seat. A bird was singing outside. Crackle's ears perked up and his eyes shone hopefully. Lar, he bellowed. King Hubbard heard the racket and rushed into the room. Oh, my. How did a dragon get in here? He blustered. Frightened by the king, Crackle jumped from the window seat and ran into the garden. Aurora ran after him. At last she found a little dragon sitting beside the waterfall that splashed down from one pool to another. Crackle was studying a fish swimming in the lowest pool. Before Aurora could stop him, Crackle splashed into the water. The startled fish leaped into the higher pool. Everyone was gathered in the grand hallway, watching the storm. I'm afraid King Stephen and Queen might lose their way on the road above the cliffs. Prince Philip said, his voice filled with concern. I should ride out to help. Aurora looked at Crackle. Do you want to show everyone that you're brave and helpful dragon? She asked. Grr, Crackle exclaimed enthusiastically. Fly to the top of the highest castle tower, Aurora explained. Then blow the largest, brightest flames you can. Aurora watched him as the little fellow soared upward. Come on, everyone, the princess called. She ran to get a better view of the watchtower, with Philip and the others following closely behind. Everyone tried to see Crackle at the top of the tower, but the storm was too dark and strong. Suddenly they saw huge flames, and they were coming from little Crackle. Gold and red light flashed up into the sky above the watchtower. Again and again Crackle blew his flames until at last Philip shouted, I see King Stephen and the Queen. They're almost here. Everyone hurried to greet the visiting royals. The tower light saved us, King Stephen exclaimed. I need one like it. At that moment, Crackle flew happily to join in the fun. Well, there he is, our new tower light, King Herbert said with a laugh. A dragon? King Stephen asked. But dragons are danger, not Crackle, Aurora interrupted. He's a brave and helpful dragon. That night at the ball, Crackle lit the candles, warmed food, and kept the fireplace blazing. King Herbert and fairies were so pleased that they took turns scratching Crackle behind his chin. As Prince Philip and Aurora danced, Crackle trotted beside them. Outside it was cold and stormy, but inside everyone was happy and warm, especially Crackle, the helpful dragon. Boys and girls, that's the end of Aurora and the Helpful Dragon. The Disney Princess Collection will delight parents and children who share a love of storytelling. Relive the magic of Disney's animated films, Princess, Cinderella, Aurora, Belle, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, and Tiana, with all the enchantment, romance, and wonder of dreams that really do come true. Princess Aurora has a new friend, a tiny dragon named Crackle. Can Crackle use his unique dragon abilities to help save the royal ball? Boys and girls, I chose this story because I know that sometimes you have a reputation for being one way, but you're truly another. Like everybody saw that dragon and thought that he was dangerous. But it turns out he was just a helpful little sweetheart. So sometimes your eyes may not be telling you the truth. You may think that what you're seeing or what you've heard is, oh yeah, dragons are dangerous. This one is dangerous. This one is mean. This one does that. But the thing is to give them a chance to do right by you and do the right thing right then and now. Not necessarily what they have a reputation or what they're known for. Like if someone says, you know, you're a very, very mean girl, and it just so happens that you were being mean that day because you were in a bad mood and you said something that wasn't so kind, but that's not how you are every single day of your life. You were having a moment where you were mean and you were unkind, and that's not forever. And that should not be held against you. People should give you a chance to be at your best right here, right now. So that's why I like this story, because everybody was like, oh my God, a dragon, a dragon. Turns out that dragon, sweet and helpful. This is the part I love. Everyone gathered in the grand hallway, watching the storm. I'm afraid King Stephen and Queen might lose their way on the road above the cliff, Prince Philip said, with voice filled with concern. I shall ride up and help. Aurora looked at Crackle. Do you want to show everyone that you're a brave and helpful dragon, she said. Grr, Crackle exclaimed enthusiastically, which means he really wanted to show everybody that he was a brave and gentle dragon all at the same time. You can be brave and be gentle. Yes, you can. You can be more than one thing. Yes, you can. So, boys and girls, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day. And I hope you like this story, because when I woke up this morning, I was feeling like a sleeping beauty. So I said, let me get my sleeping beauty dress on. This is my sleeping beauty dress. And get out here and tell you a good story about people think you're one thing, but at the end of the day, you're truly another. Now, here are my guys right here. We have Crackle and Sleeping Beauty. Check them out. Crackle and Sleeping Beauty together. What do you think? You like them? Cute, right? So, you know, it's always all about the dress with Sleeping Beauty and all of the princesses. So I thought I would show you my dress. See what you think. What do you think? This is my Sleeping Beauty dress. Woke up this morning and was like, feel like Sleeping Beauty today. So let's get this dress on, get this book out, Sleeping Beauty, Crackle, and do this thing. So that's what we did. Have a great day, boys and girls. Show everybody that just because they think you're one thing doesn't mean that you can't be another. Another meaning being awesome, kind, and good. Bye.